Hey Rocketeers, this is David Beck from Live for Fun, and you know what time it is.
I get you talking to that boy again, I'm gonna let you down, and leave you flat. Gonna let you down and leave you flat. 'Cause I told you before, oh girl, you can't do that. It's the second time I've caught you talking to him. If I catch you talking to that boy, I think it's a sin. I'm gonna let you down, and leave you flat. 'Cause I told you before, oh girl, you can't do that. Everybody scream, 'cause I'm the one who won your love. And if it seems they're acting that way, I laugh in their face. So please listen to me if you wanna stay mine. I can't help this feeling, I go out of my mind. I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat. Gonna let you down and leave you flat. 'Cause I told you before, oh girl, you can't do that. 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 Everybody scream, 'cause I'm the one who won your love. And if it seems they're acting that way, I laugh in their face. So please listen to me if you wanna stay mine. I can't help this feeling, I go out of my mind. I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat. 'Cause I told you before, oh, you can't do that. 'Cause I told you before, oh girl, you can't do that.
Welcome, Rocketeers. I want to thank everybody out there in Bitland for turning on and tuning in tonight to the Rocket Launch Show here on Digital Street Radio. Your host, Ricky Rocket, here. And I got a live guest, Dave Beck from Live for Fun tonight. How you doing, Dave?
I'm alright, Rick. How you doing?
Yeah, well, you know, you can call me Dad if you want to. Don't be embarrassed. Showbiz, baby. All right, so tonight on tonight's show, I'm going to be, I got a new track from Live for Fun. We're going to talk about some original music and what it's like to be performing original music. But I also got tracks from the past month from Harrier, Joey Fulkerson, and J.C. Gallagher, tracks that we aired during the month. I like to cover the, kind of like review the month at the end of the month so that we can get them guys out there one more time before we get into next month's music. Hard to believe that May's here already. What do you think, Dave?
I'm just ready for summertime.
Yeah, I know. It's been kind of chilly. So listen, Rocketeers, I want to remind everybody before I forget this. Every Wednesday night, Doyle, also known as Dial H, has the open mic at Tom's Bullpen. That's out there on Route 15, I believe. It starts at 8 o'clock, and it ends around 1 or whenever things slow down. Go to Doyle's Facebook page, and there's a form there that you can a link that will send you to a form that you can sign up ahead of time. I believe the artists perform in 15-minute increments, but I highly, highly recommend that you sign up as quickly as possible, because if you show up at 8 o'clock, there's no guarantee that you'll get a slot. So, Dave, how long have you been playing music, buddy?
I've been playing guitar since I was about 13 years old.
Yeah. What guitar was that?
This little red was a Strat copy. It was a Fullerton. Got it from a pawn store, actually, for like $75. Had
Wow.
that for a couple years. Learned some chords.
Mm-hmm.
My dad actually taught me all that kind of stuff, you know.
That would be me, right?
Yeah.
Well, what got you into writing your own music?
It was actually something that you had said to me when I was younger. You know, and I had always known that you were a musician. You know, you did covers and stuff like that. But you had said to me one time, you said, Dave, you know, I don't regret playing the covers because, you know, I supported you guys and I made enough money so we could live a nice lifestyle. But you said that you regretted not pursuing your own original music. And for me, that was just like a sign for me to not get trapped in the covers. And then as I started getting older, I started seeing people that were like, oh yeah, I started doing covers. And then just like how what happened to you, you kind of get stuck doing covers because you start paying bills and stuff like that.
Or they abandon their vision
Yeah.
of pursuing the original music.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to avoid that. And like I was telling you earlier, I will do a couple covers, but I try to make them my own. You know, I'll turn a metal song reggae or a Beatles song metal or something like that.
Right.
And I feel like doing it my own way is similar to writing your own song because you're taking somebody else's vision, but you're molding it to fit your abilities.
Yeah, it's a good idea. And you get a lot of experience from the cover tunes.
Well, see, and that's another thing I've learned in the last couple of years is because I was just like, I'm not doing covers.
Right.
Well, because of that, I missed out on a lot of techniques and stuff that I should have been using.
Right.
That I'm now starting to pick up and being like, oh, well, I already knew how to do that. It's just they're playing it a little bit differently. And if I had learned this song 10 years ago, I'd have already been doing it.
Works in mysterious ways, doesn't it?
Yep.
All right, so this track we're going to play was recorded right here at Digital Street, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when you guys came in. That was a cool session. Now, this song is called Honey Cakes and Kool-Aid. How'd you guys come up with that title?
Well, Honey Cakes and Kool-Aid, it's actually two nicknames for two of our friends. It was Brandon Keith Cole and Dylan Venable. Now, both their names, Brandon's name was Kool-Aid nickname, and Dylan's was Honey Cakes. So we wrote the song Honey Cakes and Kool-Aid. It was about them. They both had a struggle with drugs, and eventually they ended up losing that battle. So we wrote the song to kind of commemorate them and to kind of give our friends and family like a warning and something to kind of remember them by.
Cool. So who all is on this track? Remind me again.
Singing is Steve Calais from Queen Anne's County. I'm playing guitar. David Hutton, also from Kent, Queen Anne's County, he's playing bass guitar. And then TJ Mowers is actually playing drums on this one.
And where's he from?
He's from New Jersey, but when we found him, he was in Salisbury.
And Kent and Queen Anne's, that's Maryland, right?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. All right. Here's Live for Fun and Honey Cakes and Kool-Aid. And we'll be right back, Rocketeers. All right, that last track was actually a track sent to us by our good friend Jay Lewis, and it was a song written by Mike Sipple and recorded back in around, I guess, early 80s by the band Harrier Harrier. You know, Mike, he left us a few months ago, and we just kind of keep his memory going with that. Sort of like your, you know, honey cakes and
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid, yeah, man. And then before that was Live for Fun, Dave Beck and his band, and their track, Honey Cakes and Kool-Aid. Now, how did Live for Fun come about?
Well, you know, I've been playing music for a long time, and I've been in multiple different kind of bands, everything from reggae to punk rock. But my heart's always been in pop punk, which is very similar to the type of music that Honey Cakes and Kool-Aid is. So moved over near Ocean City and was trying to find a group of people to play with. And David Hutton, bass player, him and I have been best friends since we were little kids. And he kept being like, "Man, you know, these songs are really cool." And I was like, "I need a bass player. Right? Why don't you get a bass and jump on the wagon?"
Right.
So we did, and everything was going good. I'm teaching him a little bit of stuff, and we found the drummer TJ through an ad at B&B Music in Salisbury, and his ad was like, "I play bass, guitar, and drums, but I don't have drums." So I called him and started talking about music, and it ends up he likes the exact same kind of music that Hutton and I like,
Right.
which is the pop punk stuff, which
That
I never
helps.
got to play with because other musicians that I played with weren't really into that kind of stuff. You know, it's considered emo and all this other kind of whatever stereotypical genre you want to put on it.
Right.
But for me, it's like happy, fast-paced, clap along to 100% breakdown, you know, and I like that mix of singing to screaming, heavy to clap happiness. It's just a very good mixture. So we all ended up getting together one day, and you know, it just clicked. You know, TJ liked the same kind of music. He had the same kind of feel for it. So as we're going, it's just, you know, everything was just falling in place very, very easily. And then Steve, I had known him from a few other bands, but we had never played together before. But I knew that he was a good singer and that he would fit this type of genre very well. So I messaged him one day on Facebook, and he was like, "Oh, pop punk, heck yeah!" So he came over, and you know, the rest was history.
Right. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Now, Rocketeers, if you know an original artist with original music, or you are an original artist with original music, write to us at digitalstreetstudio@gmail.com, and we'll send you the information on how to be heard. Now, Dave, you know Joey Fulkerson from B&B here in Dover, right?
Yep.
Yeah. This track that I'm getting ready to play, there's a little story behind it. I'm going to keep it short. He found this zither used, I forget where, but he took it home, sat around for a little while, I think it was, and eventually he refurbished it. And he sat down, and next thing you know, this track called Zithering Heights is what came out of that. We're also going to play a track after that by J.C. Gallagher, and that song's called Fantasy Lover. And we're going to be right back after that, Rocketeers. All right, that was a track by Joey Fulkerson called Zithering Heights, actually my favorite track. And I did find out that the CD, which was never released, is actually called 13. Ta-da! And then that was followed by J.C. Gallagher and his track Fantasy Lover. Now, I want to remind everybody once again, two things. First, if you want to be heard on the Rocket Launch Show or Cover Bridge Show or Digital Street Radio, period, just write to us at digitalstreetstudio@gmail.com. We'll get you the information on how to be heard. We support, promote, and air local, original, independent music artists. Also, I want to remind everybody, again, every Wednesday night at Tom's Bullpen, Doyle, Dial H, hosts the open mic there. You can go out there. They do poetry, spoken word. I believe there's a little bit of spitting. I'm not sure. Some acoustic acts. I saw a video last week of somebody performing on a ukulele, which was really cool. So if you get a chance, get out there Wednesday night. Go to Doyle's, I believe it's Dial H Facebook page, and he has a link there on how to sign up. Make sure you sign up early because those spots go fast. Now, Dave, before we get to the next musical track, most of the venues that you guys play they're very comfortable with bands playing their own original music, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever played a gig where people look at you like cross-eyed, like, "What is this?"
Well, I think it's any artist, no matter what genre of music you're playing, you're always going to have a couple people that are going to be like looking at you, like you said, like crazy-eyed, like, What are you doing? Who are you? But for that's where I like the pop punk so much, because it can be so versatile. Because you can go from a clean sing-along part, which a lot of people are going to like, and it's going to appeal to a lot of people. But then you can also mix in the heaviness, which is also going to bring in other people.
Right.
But then there's, a lot of that heavy stuff a lot of people wouldn't listen to, but because it has the cleaner, softer sing-along parts, it makes it more appealing.
Right.
But I'd say about, most of the people that are going to venues that we're going to be playing are people that are going to see this type of music or any type of music. They're a little bit more lenient. But I've played places before, like doing reggae music, and people are looking at me like, "You're a white guy. What are you doing up there playing reggae music?"
Yeah.
But it's all. But it's just
Sublime was reggae. I mean, white guys, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. I remember that. What was it? That band, Sue Grove, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool band. Do you have any recordings of them?
There's a bunch of stuff on YouTube, and Matt Machin, the bass player from that band, he's actually got everything still on his hard drive. I have a CD somewhere, but it's pretty scratched up. I mean, it's like 7 years old.
Well, make sure you get that to me. I can probably add that to your playlist.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, Rocketeers, I'm actually kind of running out of time. I still have a little bit of time to come back and close out the show, but this next track I played, I believe it was a couple weeks ago, or it might have been last week. I'm not sure. Time's going by so fast I can't remember anymore. Must be my age. But anyway, our good friend Adam Murray came in to Digital Street Studio and finished up this track. Man, I'm telling you, I think I told everybody that I got to play organ on this track, and I engineered some of it, and I had such a blast because, again, this reminded me of that late 60s, early 70s. I don't know if anybody ever remembers the Stone Balloon or the Fillmore West or the Fillmore East. I don't want to go so far as to say Woodstock, but, man, it was just like blowing me away. It was so it's a rock song, but it's laid back and lazy and kind of under the influence sounding, I guess you could say safely.
It's got that hippie feel.
Yeah. But this track is really cool, and Adam just kills the vocal on this song. So here's Adam Murray and his track, Wicked Love Jones.
taking blind ambition. 20 years gone by, tucked away like a photo from the jury's eye. Yeah, no one dared to stop me, stand there mortified. Yeah. I test the disease that corrodes me, can't be denied. I got a wicked love, Jones. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I got a wicked love, Jones. That's such a tight location. Slow up the joyride. If not taken in strict moderation, bye-bye suicide. I got a wicked love, Jones. Ooh, baby, I got a wicked love, Jones. Yeah, I know you want me to. I know you want me to. I know you want me to. I got a wicked love, Jones. Oh, yeah. I got a wicked love, Jones. I got a wicked love, Jones. Oh, baby, I got a wicked love,
Man, oh man, oh man. What a crazy, crazy track. I love that song, man. That is so cool. And again, Adam just kills the vocal on that. Now, once again, Rocketeers, the time-space continuum is not allowing me to go much further. Tonight I've had David Beck from Live for Fun in the studio. Thanks for coming in, Dave.
No problem. Thanks for having me, Dave.
Yeah, man. Hey, so listen, you got any gigs coming up?
At the moment, there's nothing going on, just because everywhere we are, there's really not much choice for what we play.
I remember you telling me the one venue is actually shut down, right?
Yeah, the Pulse in Berlin, it was a church basement. They actually closed that down. There's supposed to be one opening up in Salisbury. It's a old fire station. They've converted it to a music hall.
Cool.
But I'm not sure when that's actually going to open. But probably the next thing that we'll have, and for everybody out there that's listening, you're in the immediate area. Chestertown, Maryland, at the end of every summer, I think this is going to be the 5th or 6th year in a row. It's called Kent Massive. Now, you can go online and find all the information about this, but it's all local independent artists. Now, they have a couple of headliners come from maybe like New York or something like that, but they're still not mainstream artists. And, I've grown up in Chestertown area, so I've been playing in front of the same group of about 50 people for 10 years now, if not longer. So not only is it the same group of 50 people, but it's also all their younger siblings that are growing up and growing into this style of music and stuff like that. But it's an amazing event, and it's all ran and produced, and everything that has to do with this event is all done by young people. And that just goes to show you that we can do it. You know, just because we live in an area where there's no places to play, there's nowhere to go get a guitar, there's nowhere to get strings, you can still make stuff happen and have a very, very successful music scene anywhere. You know, you just have to do it.
Yeah, I don't know if you see my sign here, Dave. It says, never lose your vision to be or try something different. Because when you do, you just become and remain one of the already done.
Stand for something or fall for everything.
There you go.
Yep.
So listen, Rocketeers, I want to thank everybody for turning on and tuning in and sticking with us tonight on the Rocket Launch Show. I also want to thank Live for Fun and Harrier, Joey Fulkerson, and J.C. Gallagher, and, of course, our good friend Adam Murray for giving us their tracks and allowing us to share them with you. I want everybody out there to enjoy their week. I want you to stay tuned in and turned on, because coming up next is the Cover Bridge Music Hour. And as always, Rocketeers, please be kind and show love to our creatures and fellow human beings. Peace.
Guess I grabbed my coat